Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you two things. First, how to copy a YouTube transcript to a document, and then how to delete all the paragraph marks using a quick find and replace. So first off, we're going to go to YouTube. This is a YouTube video. So down here under the video, where the thumbs up, thumbs down are, share, save, then there's these three dots. This we call an ellipses, and it's a menu. And if you click on it, you can click on the open transcript. And this transcript are all the words that are in this video, all the words that the person, whatever persons are saying in this video. This is the transcript of that video. So first off, it usually comes with a timestamp right here. So at 38.12, this is what these are the words. But if you're copying and pasting this in a document to create a presentation, you're not going to want all these timestamps because then you're going to have to delete all that for your presentation. So if you click on this ellipses, these three dots, there's a toggle. You can toggle off the timestamp. And now we have just the words and no timestamp. This will save time and you won't have to delete all that. So now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to copy all this text. So you click with your left mouse button here at the beginning, and then you drag your cursor all the way down to the bottom. So you just keep dragging. So I've got my left mouse button clicked and I'm holding that left mouse button and I'm just dragging all the way down to the end of all the words. This takes a few minutes. And let's say a couple notes. The transcripts are not perfect. So once we copy it and paste it into a document, we're going to have to edit it. There's absolutely no commas or periods. There's no quotation marks, explanation marks, nothing like that. We're going to have to edit all the words and then add our paragraphs and stuff like that. But that's okay. Just copying all these words will save us some time. It's going to take some time to edit, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to save some time in copying this into a document. So this takes a little bit of time, just copying, getting all this copied. But you can slowly see the gray bar go down. We're getting there. We're almost at the bottom now. Okay, there we go. We're at the bottom. Okay, so there's two ways you can copy this. You can either do a Control-A, or you can right mouse click and do a copy. So of course, to do the right mouse click, I had to let go. Once I copied all the text, I let go of my left mouse, and then I did a right mouse button and then a copy. Or you can do a Control-C, which is also copy. Now I'm going to go to a document. This is a brand new document. There's no text in here. And you can either do a Control-V, which is paste, or you can right click your mouse button and do a paste. Okay, so now I've got all the text from that transcript in this one document. And so far you can see down here at the bottom, it's 43 pages. Okay, so I don't want all these extra, so typically this is what it'll look like, right? So you just got all this, and I turned this on so you could see what is this extra stuff. And we're gonna have to get rid of all this extra stuff to create this presentation. So to do that, typically you would think, okay, I'm gonna have to delete each and every one of these paragraphs and put in a space, but this is really time consuming for 43 pages. Sometimes it's a lot more pages. But after Googling, I found a really fast way to get rid of all these paragraph marks. So what you do is on this home tab right here, you scroll, you move all the way down to the end of the menu on this home tab and you click on replace. And then normally it comes up looking just like this, right? And then you click on the more button. I clicked on the more button, and normally when you click on the more button, this comes up empty. There's nothing in find what or replace with what. And then I go down to special and I look for paragraph mark. That's the key, paragraph mark. And then, oops, another key is you have to have your cursor in the right place. So you put your cursor in the find what. Find what? I'm finding the paragraph marks. So you get a paragraph mark, click on special, paragraph mark. And now here's something you want to know. It's like right here, there's no space after that. So I need to put in a space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that paragraph mark with a space. So that'll save me time. I won't have to go in and add that extra space. So now we're going to do I'm going to do a find next so I can show you what it's going to do. So it highlights that paragraph mark, and if I hit replace, you can see that it changed that paragraph mark to a space. Replace. Replace. Now it's going to go all the way up to the top, replace. So it's replacing that paragraph mark with the space. Okay, so I could do that for all these, but we're not going to do that. We're going to hit replace all. And it just replaced 1,192 all in one shot. Awesome, right? And that will save us a whole lot of time. Okay, so one thing I want to show, now we're done with this one. Now the hard work comes in. Now you're going to have to go and read through it, edit all the mistakes, add in all your punctuation, your paragraphs and stuff like that. Now the real work begins. But in this tutorial, I also want to show you this other thing, because sometimes, not always, sometimes the spaces are already there. I actually copied, this was a different transcript, and when I copied it, those spaces were actually in there after the paragraph. So when you to figure that out, this little button right here, this toggle, so you can see right here, that looks like a paragraph mark. If you toggle it on or off, it shows you these dots right here are spaces. Like if I hit the space button, you can see that it's creating new spaces. So I just wanted to show you, after I copied and pasted this transcript, all of these spaces were in there already. So in this case, when I click on replace, and it, like I said, it usually shows up like that, and usually there's nothing in here, and you hit the more button, and then you hit the special paragraph mark. Then in this case, you would not want a space in here, because if you put a space in here, then you'd end up with two spaces. So that's something you want to check. So toggle this on and off and see, is there a space or isn't there a space? And if there is, then you don't want a space in here. If there's not a space, then you want to add a space in here. And then, so I can show you, find next, it's going to select just the paragraph mark, replace it, and it's just going to add it's going to delete the space, but not, it's going to delete the paragraph mark, but not add a space. And there you go. And then if I do all, it's going to do the whole thing. 1,648 replacements, all in one little swap, just like that. Awesome. So I hope this was a blessing, and you guys all take care, all right? Thanks for watching.